Fun Car.
Hello guys, Survivor here. Welcome back to another video. Now, y'all probably wondering, oh, what's going on now with the? Y'all saw the tie title, and right before we get to it, here's what I want to let y'all know is that probably the next review is gonna be a manga review because if I like if I show a trailer at the end of a review, like at the end of a anime or game review, then those are gonna be like the next review of a anime or video game I'm gonna review, like Resident Evil Revelations 2, like I recently freaking uploaded. Y'all are probably wondering why. But when it comes to like manga reviews, like if I make a manga review before I do the review that I planned on from the other review that was like an anime or game, then it really won't matter because if I shown a trailer of like a manga I was gonna review, how would I do that? Like how? Because I mean seriously, how? Because I mean a manga doesn't have a real trailer. It really doesn't. So to show off that I can freaking do. So I was thinking, why not just leave till I actually review a manga I really like to talk about. Like I was thinking about doing Resident Evil, the Mahara Desire I bought, or probably the new Bleach volume I rented, which is volume 4. Probably Rosario plus Vampire, or Full Metal Alchemist, maybe Soul Eater. Who knows? I'm pretty sure I have another one. Oh, Dead Man Wonderland. Probably that. I don't know, but I think the next manga I'm gonna probably the very first manga I'm gonna review is probably gonna be probably the next one I get. I don't know. It really depends. Just let y'all know because I like when I'm gonna be doing manga reviews. But the point of this video is, since someone's been on my mind now, and I know I haven't made it far into Bleach. I'm like on episode 280 right now, in the still around the climax of the Aranka arc, where the Visors come in the climax to help the Soul Reapers after Aizen gets released from Yamamoto's fire, and when that happened, I was like, it's about to go down. Because Aizen's there, and you're like, yeah. But again, I kind of know what's going on in the 1,000-Year Blood War arc because I'm kind of catching up. Because I've been watching for Neverworld and Double Four Anime and Tekken 101s. Okay, the Double Four Anime, he doesn't really do manga reviews of Bleach, but Tekken 101 or for Neverworld's reviews of the new Bleach chapters, because I really like to see what's going on in the manga right now. Like it's like 600 and I'm pretty sure like this week or something it's gonna be like chapter 662. And Bleach chapters are very short, shorter than like freaking One Piece chapters. And I don't know how long Naruto chapters are, but I'm pretty sure One Piece chapters are a bit longer than Bleach. I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there because I don't really know. So since I've been kind of keeping out like where the 1,000-Year Blood War arc is at like right now, and from the stuff that I know of, I was thinking, what is like who is stronger? Like I love Dragon Ball. I love Bleach. Even though I find Bleach as the better series because at least it doesn't have from what I'm getting, and Bleach doesn't have a lot of plot. Like I doubt like from all the out of all the stuff, like I don't really know if Bleach had any plot holes. I never really found any throughout my experience. I did see Taking 101's video where stuff that made no sense in Bleach, which was Yoruichi's cat form, and I'm like, yeah, that makes no sense at all. But again, she was in a cat form, so no one would recognize her. Basically, that's kind of like her. I think that was her explanation why she was in the cat form most of the time, the Soul Society arc, until like the climax when she fought Soifon, which by the way, good fight. Um, I was thinking like how strong is Ichigo and how strong is Goku and how would they compare to each other or like if they would have fought. No, I did watch this guy. I think his name was Elite Ace's video. He pointed out that Dragon Ball characters can't really beat them because because when you think about it logically, and I actually agree, is that they can't see spirits. Like they have to have like spiritual pressure to actually see the soul reapers and see ghosts. But they have like a bit more higher spiritual pressure. I'm pretty sure they can see soul reapers because of how so you can see like soul reapers and everything. And I'm pretty sure that's how it worked because oh I know that's right. Ichigo saw that hollow when he was a kid. Damn. Well, but anyway, he had like a really high spiritual pressure as a kid though. But Ichigo, he's strong as hell. Like, I mean, I'm just saying that that in order for the Z fighters to act, or any of the Dragon Ball characters to actually fight the Soul Reapers, or any of the Hollow characters, there's a chance they could actually fight unless they have spiritual pressure. I mean, of course, when Goku went to the other world when he was dead, they're kind of like ghosts, but you can see them. They just have halos. I mean, you can kind of. I mean, it's kind of obvious that they can see dead people. I mean, Goku's dead. Goku was dead, and when he came back, just for like one day during the tournament, they can see him. So does that prove they kind of do have spiritual pressure? Maybe. I mean, they saw Goku who came back to see their, who came back to see, you know, his family and all of his friends at the next tournament, and like, I mean, Goku didn't want to get involved. I'm pretty sure, but he wanted to. I mean, but he wanted to watch, like, see how strong, everyone's kind of guy or something like that. I mean, it's been a while since I saw the freaking Majin arc. Okay, I mean, it's been a while because I've been watching a lot of Bleach. But but again, it kind of makes no freaking sense, like how they can actually see him. Because I don't think they ever explain that. I think when they let Goku come back, they kind of had a. He kind of had. I think Baba like had an ability for them to see Goku. I don't know. I don't know. They ever explain that. That's a plot hole. I think. I don't know. I need to go back and watch the Majin arc, which is the beginning of it, the World Tournament. With the World Tournament, I don't know. Like I really don't know. But do I think that they might have spiritual pressure because they saw Goku when he came back? Maybe. It kind of really depends. It really does. I mean, they saw old Kai dead at the end of the Cell game. So did they. I think so did Goku. But I'm pretty sure though. I mean, they were only talking. I think I mean, I don't know how it works. I mean, damn, I really don't know. Like they saw, Goku saw Vegeta, who, Goku saw Vegeta who was dead when they were fighting Super Buu when he absorbed Gohan, and Goku was alive in that climax. So again, does he might have spiritual pressure? Maybe. I don't know, but the thing is, I really don't know because Ichigo, I don't know. It's kind of a confusing process. I don't think Akira Toriyama ever explained that because I mean, especially um, for Bleach fans who are fans of Dragon Ball as well. I really don't know. I need to go and like read the manga in case they ever explain that into detail. I have no clue, but here's the thing. I Who would win, Ichigo or Goku? And I've been thinking about it. Like, if y'all think about it, what level is Ichigo on? Well, from what I heard of, when Ichigo in the Thousand Year Blood War arc, when he has his Soul Reaper powers, at the beginning of it, he is about as strong as before he went to Getsuga Tensho mode against Aizen, which for some reason I just keep watching that scene. I just keep watching that scene. Like even though I know that Ichigo's gonna go Getsuga Tensho form in like episode 309, it still gets to me. Like even though I know about something about an anime, and when I get to that part, it still gets me. It still gets me excited for that moment. It just feel like even though I know it was coming, I'm still pretty excited and pumped up. Like I never saw this. That's how awesome anime and manga are. It just gets you pumped up either way if you know like it's gonna happen. But but like I said, I think when like right before Ichigo went gets a good Tensho mode, I think that's how powerful he was at the beginning of the Thousand Year Blood War. Plus when he gets the new outfit, I think where with his true Zanpakuto form, which I'm pretty sure he still has his Bankai. I'm pretty sure like at that, but the true Zanpakuto form, that is something that I don't think the Soul Reapers have ever gotten. So does it mean it's like a god form of a freaking Zanpakuto because it's the true form? I don't know if Kubo is actually gonna go that far though, because I don't think we ever seen. Because for what I know, I don't think I ever seen any of that power yet for Ichigo because of that training when he got his true Zanbakuto. So I don't know. So I don't know if he still has his Shikai or he still has it, he still has his Bankai and can transform into his true Zanbakuto. I really don't know. Or the true Zanbakuto is his new Bankai. I really don't know. So I mean I haven't made it that far yet. But again, that's like Ichigo's power up in the Thousand Year Blood War arc. So what am I thinking about? Ichigo got a bit stronger, probably to Aizen levels. Like when Aizen, like remember when Ichigo first fought Aizen, in the Arankar arc, which he was trying to take him down. Ichigo is probably at that point when Aizen was in base form mode, no transformation or anything, no Hogyoku or anything. I think Ichigo's at that level with his true Zanpakuto, so that's something. But with Goku, I don't know. Like I don't know how they're compared. Like I mean, it's obvious. Like nowadays, I mean, Goku is a freaking Super Saiyan God. Hell, he's ascended over a Super Saiyan God. And if they would go to fight, it's obvious they would freaking go for that. the thing is, I'm kind of thinking like, if Ichigo were to go for Getsuga Tensho form again, would he lose his powers? I mean, I know Mugetsu does because it's just a technique, but a form and a technique. But if he were to go to like Getsuga Tensho form again, which would gain him a lot, and he goes to Mugetsu again and takes out Watch, he's obviously at the levels of Goku when he's like, and in the form. But when he first achieved those forms, I'm thinking that Ichigo was probably at the levels of Yamamoto. Well, he was at the levels of like final form Aizen as full power, like halfway. But when Mugetsu, he overpowered him. But now that Ichigo has like the true soft plateau form, he's kind of like a base form Aizen. He's like at that form. Ichigo, if he gets potential form again, because it is still a possibility, he could probably use Gensuke Tensho form, which would probably level up to like a god level. Then next, if he goes Mugetsu, he beats Watch with that, he is at the level of Goku. Because from what I heard of, Watch absorbed the Soul King, which I was pretty shocked when I heard about that. Like, freaking Watch Yuha Bach like absorbed the Soul King, bruh. So that means, yeah, he's a freaking god now. So at that point, if Ichigo gets Mugetsu again and beats Watch with that, Watch with Mugetsu, then he's then Mugetsu alone, he's at the level of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Because Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan is above level of Super Saiyan God, like regular. Now, I know Goku's probably gonna get another Super Saiyan God form, probably Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2, with like the same blue hair, just Super Saiyan 2 form, or maybe probably Super Saiyan 2, but with a different God color. Cause I think he would actually look cool and badass with purple. I have no idea why. Cause when Arcananox mentioned that on his channel, I was like, damn, that he might actually look badass with that. But when he shaded it in, that was actually really good. But I don't know, I really like to see like not like a crimson red, but I really just like a full dark reddish version. I don't know. Probably maybe a green Super Saiyan God. That would actually be pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, I love Goku. I mean, I love Goku. He's like one of my all-time favorite anime heroes to date, along with Ichigo. Why? But again, when Goku reaches another form, which is going to be in Universe 6 arc, I'm thinking that Goku is going to, but at this point now with Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan, because I'm pretty sure he just got that form. I'm sure that Goku is probably with Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku going up against Mugetsu, they're kind of evenly matched. Just think about it, because at this point, I mean, I don't know if Ichigo still has his Hollow powers, because I mean, I don't know if he still has his Hollow Mask. I mean, it's kind of true that he's got. There's two Zangetsus. The regular one we saw in the Soul Society arc that helped him get power, so he could beat Kim. So he has like a chance to beat Kenpachi, and there's the other Zangetsu, which is his hollow self that tried to take over Ichigo, and and Ichigo beat that Zangetsu to get the visored mask. So I'm thinking, what does Ichigo still have his Hall powers? Now, I heard that the visors are back, and Hiyori had just activated her mask in the latest chapter she was in. So I'm thinking she still. So I'm thinking that Ichigo still does, but we don't really know. I really don't know because the other Zangetsu is like his other sword, like one of the swords he has. So I'm guessing that he still does, but I don't know. So, but I don't know. But if Ichigo had Hollow Mask, and like, I don't know because I don't know if he can still go Getsuga Tensho form again, so he could go to Mugetsu, or he can even transform into a freaking Visor again, and maybe even go Vostal Lord again. I don't know. I don't know if he still if he can still go to these forms because he just got his true Zanpakuto form. So I don't know. He got his true Zanpakuto form in like episode 5. I mean not episode. Damn it. I've been watching too much Bleach. I've been watching the anime too much. Chapter 540 something. I think it was 542. I don't know, but I don't know. Ichigo. I really do love Ichigo. He's awesome, dude. But I don't know if he can still go to a visor to become Vostal Lord again, like he did against Ulquiorra, which, by the way, best Bleach fight. Period. I thought Ichigo versus Grimmjow was badass. Or he can still go against a potential form in Mugetsu. I don't know if he can still go to those forms, but if he can do both, he could probably surpass Goku, even if like in Goku's future forms that in Goku's future form that he's gonna get in the Universe 6 arc. Who freaking knows? I don't know. Like if he can do both, that'd be badass. But I don't know. I doubt you can do fusion. Damn it, not fusion. So I don't know if he. I'm pretty sure he can. I'm pretty sure he can combine Vostal Lord with Mugetsu, even though it would look kind of badass. It would kind of be messed up if you think about it. When you think about it, it's just I don't know if he could go get a potential form, which I'm pretty sure. Like if y'all saw when he first got his true Zanpakuto form, his freaking uh his whole attire looked exactly like when he was in Getsuga Tensho form. So I don't know if Getsuga Tensho form is the true Zanpakuto form. I don't know because I have not got to the manga, got that part of the manga. I really haven't. So I'm probably going to have to look this shit up when I get done with this. So, and when it comes to Fossil Lore and the Visor Mask, can Ichigo still do it in his true Zanpakuto form? Maybe. I'm guessing. If he can, it will up his chances against Watch, because he already still has her mask, so I think that's kind of foreshadowing that Ichigo might have his mask still when he goes up against Watch, which he's on his way to go and fight him like right now, because at the end of that one chapter where Chad gives him that thumbs up, Ichigo and Orihime still goes to freaking find Watch, or at least in the castle though. So, and if he could go Vostal Lord again, that might actually be really good. I don't know. I've always liked Vostal Lord form. Then like the Mugetsu form. I'm sorry. I've always liked that form a lot, even though Mugetsu is more powerful. Kind of. Because I think Vassal Lord and Gensuke Tensho form are kind of equally as matched when you think about it. Who knows? So I'm guessing that if he went Visor in his True Self Octo form times his power, he's about as strong as like a Super Saiyan 4, maybe? Uh, because Mugetsu is like as strong as like a god form. So if Ichigo were to have Mugetsu and his Hollow Mask combined, like have his like his Mugetsu face covered with a visor mask, he could potentially be as strong, or maybe the strong enough to actually beat Goku. Probably stronger than him if he wore the visor mask when he goes Mugetsu. Who I don't freaking know. There's a possibility, guys. I mean, I've seen like a few pictures where people have freaking Mugetsu with a visor mask. I've seen people do that a few times on the internet. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility, guys. It's a possibility that Ichigo can still do those forms. It's possible that if he can do these kind of combination with his powers, he might be able to handle it and actually maybe beat Goku. Because Mugetsu is supposedly supposed to be stronger than the Soul King, which is actually a god. Or at least a bit, or at least as strong. I don't know. So, I don't really know. But when it comes to Goku, he has like Kaioken. He's got he doesn't use Kaioken. I think the last time he used it was in the Majin arc. He can go Super Saiyan. I think he can only go Super Saiyan because of like his new god, because of the God form. But if he can go Super Saiyan God form 1 again, he's gonna be as strong as probably, I'm guessing, at least Mugetsu, because Mugetsu is basically God. That is freaking God level of overpowerness. Because last time I checked, freaking Ichigo owned Aizen in one move. Final form Aizen in just one freaking move. So I'm thinking that Ichigo is probably more powerful, is obviously more powerful than the Soul King, but when it comes to Dragon Ball powerness, I think full power Super Saiyan God Goku is about as strong as Mugetsu. But with Goku as Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, he's stronger than that because that's above a God level. But I think full power Mugetsu is as strong because I'm pretty sure when Ichigo was in Mugetsu form, he wasn't using his full power. He was just barely even used it, and he freaking owned Aizen in one hit. So I'm guessing that at full power he's that strong, but if Goku goes full power against Mugetsu, then I think if Ichigo would use his visor mask, his hollow mask, as Mugetsu, because we don't know, he would be as strong. Because Mugetsu is at full power, they'd be evenly matched up. I know. So who I think would win? Probably Goku, probably Ichigo, because I mean, it depends if Goku has any. But this fight would probably never happen if Goku doesn't have any spiritual pressure. Let's not forget that, because you've got to have spiritual pressure to actually see and interact with Soul Reapers and Hollows and other characters. Now what about other characters in Bleach? I'm pretty sure Goku can freaking own the bounce. I mean, I'm pretty sure of that, even though they're filler, so they don't really matter. Um, what about the full bringers, which I heard show up? I heard they're supposed to be like at least powerful than the freaking bounce. Um, I don't know because from what I was hearing, the final guy, which was a full bringer, at the end of the full bring arc when Ichigo was fighting him, which Ichigo was at like it was like a Gin Ichimaru level um of like power. I'm guessing that because it looked like the guy was evenly matched, even though in the thing was he was like a I'm pretty sure like the final guy in the full bring arc had also had like a Bonkai, so I'm guessing that at the end of that probably it would take I think it would probably take like a Kaioken times 20 to take out that I think that that full bringer that Ichigo fought. I don't know because I don't know about that because I'm trying to stay spoiler free out of the full bring arc because that's in the anime still, and I really want to watch it soon when I'm done with the Iran arc. I'm just trying to say spoiler. I'm just trying to go like spoiler free. So I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking, guys. So who I think will win, depending on like some what if speculations, because these things could actually happen. I'm guessing that it would be even match. Like if like I said, when they're at their final forms with Mugetsu, with Ichigo and Mugetsu form, with like with his hollow mask on, like full power Mugetsu with the hollow mask on, with full power Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. I think it'd be an evenly matched up fight because I mean that'd be amazing. I mean, if you think about it, it'd be an evenly matched fight because Mugetsu is supposed to be stronger which than the Soul King. So and Soul King is a god. So um and Aizen was his final form was supposed to be the one that he was going to use against the Soul King to kill him, which is going to be evenly matched up. So I'm guessing that it was that form Ichigo since Ichigo beat Aizen in that form, then he's more powerful than the Soul King. Yeah, so I think it would be evenly matched fight. Okay, with all the analysis, I think I mean, there wasn't really as much analysis on Dragon Ball that I did with Bleach, because I really like to see an evenly matched up fight between Ichigo and Goku. I really do. I really do. I know in J Star's victory we can plays them, but the thing was they don't have all the forms of them. Sadly, I mean of course you can freaking mod the game to do it if you get like on PC or something. I don't know. I don't know if the game really is going for PC. I really don't, but they're having like a lot of anime type games on there, so I'm guessing that there's a chance, but I don't know. But anyway, I think it'd be a close-up fight, depending on like some what if speculations, especially with Ichigo. Cause I put him more into more analysis on him than I did with Goku, because I mean us Dragon Ball fans, we already know how strong he is, and and I don't think we need any what if speculations on like because I'm going for like all the forms that they both have achieved up to this point. Maybe like a fusion of that. Oh yeah, speaking of fusion, Gogeta does not count because that's two guys. I'm sorry, that does not count. I just want like a one-on-one fight between Goku, because I'm pretty sure Goku would only want a one-on fight with Ichigo as well. So yeah, that's my full analysis on who would win. I think it'd be even to fight from the analysis I got. Cause like I said, Mugetsu with a hollow mask most likely is supposed to be as strong as Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. If you think when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. If like Mugetsu gets like a visor mask, I mean, it's possible, because I really don't know if why Ichigo couldn't use his hollow mask in the fight. I'm guessing he wasn't like that strong enough to to unleash it when he was getting his ass kicked by Final Form Aizen, and he was asking more help from Getsuga Tensho. Then yeah. So he can unleash Mugetsu. So I'm thinking that if Mugetsu was enough to freaking unless there's like some bullshit that I had not found, that Ichigo cannot use the Hollow Mask when he's in both Getsuga Tensho form or even the Mugetsu form. I don't know, because I'm like 30 episodes away from finding that out. So yeah. So yeah, that's my full. But again, this is my full analysis on like what I think, who I think would win, either Ichigo or Goku. I'm thinking that they could both easily be evenly matched, depending on like some of the what if speculations with Ichigo. Like I said, full power Mugetsu up against full power Mugetsu with a hollow mask could easily be equally matched to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, or Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I think it's easier if I call it Super Saiyan Blue. But again, that's my full analysis on like who would win. This took a lot. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, but at least it's a lot shorter than any of my other videos. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this full analysis. I will be back with probably another review next week, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video if y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe if y'all want to see more, and comment below what y'all think. Like who do you think should win? And I swear to God, if I hear any freaking Dragon Ball or Bleach cards going at it in the freaking comments section, I'm gonna end up deleting the freaking comments section. I'm probably gonna end up deleting all those freaking war comments in the comments section. Or I'm probably gonna have to disable the freaking comments section immediately if shit goes down in the comments section. I have no idea, but because I've seen shit like this all the time in like what if versus videos. I'm not kidding, but like I've seen this in Naruto versus Luffy type videos. I've seen this like in Goku versus Naruto type videos. Like it gets out of control very easily. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see y'all next time. Survivor out. Oh, and one more thing. Enjoy the new kick-ass outro.
I